circle. You want to sit on the floor or on the chair? Sit down. Sit down.
So I'm going to read to you a story. It's called Madeline. It's about a little girl who lives in an all-school girl in France. This is her story. In an old house in Paris that was covered with vines lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. In 2 straight lines, they cut their bread and brushed their teeth and went to bed. They smiled at the good and frowned at the bad. And sometimes they were very sad. They left the house at 9:30 in 2 straight lines. In rain or shine. Sí, en el sol o en la lluvia. Always in 2 straight lines.
No, porque el sol y la lluvia no es igual.
No, but they left the house always in rain or shine. The smallest one was Madeline. She was not afraid of mice. She loved winter, snow, and ice.
No,
sorry?
porque yo tengo
Guys, you need to raise your hand, remember.
Yo tengo ropa de nieve.
¿Te gusta la nieve?
Yo tengo una pijama de calavera. Y yo tengo una pijama de una.
Guys, freeze. You need to. Freeze. When we need to talk, we need to raise our hand, okay? Yes, Pablo.
Es que el lunes se va a limpiar. Es que el lunes va a limpiar.
¿Dónde es? Ask Anna. ¿De dónde es? Where is it?
This is in France. And they're showing that the little girls go skating in the winter. And they also go to the zoo. And Madeline, to the tiger in the zoo, she just said, poo poo. And nobody knew so well how to frighten Miss Clavel.
Pero yo tengo de
Mili.
muñequitos.
Mili.
Tengo de muñequitos. Yo tengo de paja.
Nico.
Yo tengo de amor.
In the middle of the night, Miss Clavel turned on her light and said, "Something is not right." Little Madeline sat in bed, cried and cried, her eyes were red.
Pero su papá dice que no. Su papá dice que no puede entrar ninguna niña más que esas se quedan.
And soon after Dr. Khan came, he rushed out to the phone. And he dialed Danton 106. "Nurse," he said, "it's an appendix." Everybody had to cry. Not a single eye was dry. Madeline was in his arm, in a blanket, safe and warm. In a car with a red light, they drove into the night. So they're going in an ambulance to the hospital because Madeline had to get her appendix removed. Madeline woke up 2 hours later in a room with flowers.
And if you start playing with that, then we'll put it away.
Madeline soon ate and drank. On her bed, there was a crack. And the crack on the ceiling had the habit of sometimes looking like a rabbit. Do you all see the rabbit? Outside were birds, trees, and sky, and so 10 days passed quickly by. One nice morning, Miss Clavel said, "Isn't this a fine day to visit Madeline?" So all the girls and Miss Clavel went to the hospital to visit Madeline. Visitors from 2 to 4 read a sign outside the door. Tiptoeing with solemn face, with some flowers and a vase. In they walked and then said ah when they saw the toys and candy and the dollhouse from Papa. But the biggest surprise by far, on her stomach was a scar. See, they're visiting Madeline at the hospital, and she's showing them her scar from her appendix. Goodbye, they said. We'll come again.
Where are you going?
And the little girls left in the rain. They went home and broke their bread. Francia, que es donde the story takes place in France. Brushed their teeth and went to bed.
Y mamá también fue a Francia con hermanos.
Wow.
See, the story takes place in
Yo
France.
fui a Francia con mi papá.
In the middle of one night, Miss Clavel turned on the light and said, "Something is not right." And afraid of a disaster, Miss Clavel ran fast and faster. And she said, "Please, children, do tell me what is wrong with you." And all the little girls cried, "Hoo-hoo, we want to have our appendix out too." "Good night, little girls. Thank the Lord you are well. And now go to sleep," said Miss Clavel. And she turned out the light and closed the door. And that's all there is. There isn't any more. That's Madeline.
Did you like the story, guys? Yeah? You want to go to France? In a little while, Millie, you need to sit down properly and crisscross. Crisscross. Can we say thank you to